counsellor, so I knew the mechanisms of grief, but I even felt complete shame in that moment. Now, am I crying too much? Am I showing too much emotion? Because of the question.
There are a couple of things I know you're looking at. One is the sort of practical medical interventions. We know that the NHS is under acute pressure, and that has implications, doesn't it, for maternal.
And I think
wanted to pick up on with actually is the PTSD element of it. How much support is there for people after something like this happens to them in their lives? Because of course something like PTSD, it affects all your relationships. It will affect the relationship you will have with your partner, with your children that are still in this world, maybe the children that you will have that are yet to come, your future children. So how much support is there for that mental health aspect of this?
very little.
Advocates for parents, you really are, and I know that you remember and never forget the children that you lost over the years, and it's really important to sort of keep their memories with you in this whole process. So thank you very much for coming on and talking about it.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. Now, walking down the street with ease and being able to spot obstacles that might be in the way is something that many of us just take for granted.
But for blind and partially sighted people, the reintroduction of street furniture like outdoor seating, signs and advertising boards is making life much harder to navigate. Our reporter Nicola Rees has been to visit Hebden Bridge in West Yorkshire, where campaigners want to see a bit of change. Nicola Rees reporting there. It's 8:44.
And it's time to get a little bit more sport. Hi.
Everybody was talking about the golf yesterday on the programme. Jodie Ewart shot off. She still has a 4-shot lead heading into the final round of the LPGA event in Jodie Ewart shot off.
And I think we'll continue talking about the Formula One for the next few days, won't we? There's going to be a lot. Now, it's not every day that music fans get the chance to go back in time and relive some of their favourite band's best moments.
But with a little help from virtual reality technology, that is exactly what fans of The Who get the chance to do at a new exhibition in Hastings in Sussex. Oh, it's my bit. Our reporter, Piers Hopkirk, went to have a look.
I can do it for you if you like. That must be absolutely amazing if you're a massive Who fan to just disappear into that world.
So cool. Yeah. Down, down. Yeah, awesome. Why not?
Just like that.
Handbrake turn to the Queen's favourite horse, or favourite pony, I should say.
Yes, well, we're not going to talk about that now. We're going to talk about another tribute that was paid to the Queen.
Oh, the portrait?
Yes. This is an amazing story, actually, because it's how one person found their very own individual way of paying tribute to the Queen. This is pilot Amal Lalid. So, morning, Amal, how are you?
Good morning. I'm doing very well.
Getting into a plane for the first time to that point where you're creating this portrait of the Queen.
I think it's absolutely amazing. So you only did your first solo flight the middle of August, and then all of a sudden you're drawing the Queen in the air. How easy is it to do?
Because you're an ambassador for Hospice UK. You lost your parents when you were very young, actually, and you felt this was some way that you could give back in the Queen's honour, I guess.
To do. But I'm wondering, I mean, this is very different from your normal life, isn't it? How did you get into flying, and why did you decide to get into flying in the first place?
Completely mastered it. Thank you so much for telling us all about it, Amal, and congratulations again. Brilliant achievement. Thank you.
Now, that is it from us today. Breakfast is back tomorrow from 6 o'clock.
Yes, until then, enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.